Hello everybody, how are you doing? Good, I hope. So, I've got a surprise for y'all. That's right, a bonus video! So the cinematic trailer for Marvel Rivals Season 1 is released, and some new information. And I kind of figured since I'm now a Marvel Rivals partner, I should probably strike while the iron is hot. So I was like, I should make a quick discussion video covering all the information we know. Fun fact, actually, I literally just finished working on this week's video right as all this information dropped. So, yeah, I kind of figured, despite that, I should probably immediately get to work on it. So sorry if this video feels a bit rushed because, spoiler alert, it kind of is, but that's besides the point. In fact, I'm aiming for this video to either come out tonight, which is Monday night, or tomorrow morning, so, I guess you guys know which one it is at this point when you're seeing this, so, anyway, let's go over everything we currently know about Marvel Rivals Season 1, Eternal Night Falls. So, the season's theme is vampires, with the main villain of the season being Dracula, and the heroes of the season are actually the Fantastic Four. And if it's not obvious from almost everything about me, I'm super hyped for the Fantastic Four. I love that team so much. But the thing is, these characters being pitted against each other is very interesting, because the core themes of these characters, they clash completely. Dracula is a supernatural character based in mysticism, and then the Fantastic Four are scientists and explorers who are based in science. So at its core, it's fundamentally magic versus science, and I just love stuff like that. Even more so because Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, doesn't believe in magic, and I mean, sure, dude. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that man bursting into flames and then turning into a skeleton biker man. But regardless, let's get back on topic. These characters fundamentally oppose each other, and as far as I know, they've never really fought each other directly. So it's going to be very interesting seeing how that storyline plays out. In fact, speaking of the storyline, while I'll save most of the lore for a dedicated video down the line, I'd like to quickly point out, where is Blade? Like, vampires are usually his problem, and currently he's nowhere to be seen, so, jokes aside though, I'm sure there's actually some genuine lore for where he is and why he's missing. I just also think it's funny that the second Blade isn't here, vampires took over. Jokes aside though, let's go over some of the finer details from the season, like everything we know information-wise. So, the season itself will be split into two different parts over the course of 3 months, with both parts being a major content update. Part 1 will drop with new maps, 2 new heroes, and a new game mode. The 2 heroes dropping with the season's launch are Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, with the Human Torch and the Thing releasing when Part 2 drops. As the world's possibly biggest fan of the Thing, I admit I am a bit bummed I have to wait 6 weeks to play as the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing himself, but I've waited this long. I can wait 6 more weeks. Jokes aside though, I am stoked for Reed and Sue. I'm sure they'll probably hold me over until the Thing and Johnny drop. And as I mentioned, we're also getting new maps and a new game mode. The new maps are the Empire of Eternal Night, with the parts being the Sanctum Sanctorum, Midtown, and Central Park. We know for sure that Midtown is a convoy map, and for Central Park, there's nothing confirmed yet, but I'm willing to bet it's probably a domination map. And then the Sanctum Sanctorum specifically is interesting because it's being used for the new game mode. And that new game mode is called Doom Match. It is a free-for-all mode where 8 to 12 players fight against each other to hit a certain amount of eliminations, and the players who are in the top 50%, they win the mode. Honestly, I'm pretty interested. I'm not usually a huge deathmatch person, but, it's Marvel Rivals. I love this game. I'm willing to give it a try. And obviously, alongside the new season, we're also getting a new Battle Pass. The Battle Pass itself is also themed around vampires and the supernatural. The skins we've seen so far, well, as of me making this, there might be more dropping in an hour or so, but they currently look like it's a Necromancer Loki, a Hellsing Wolverine, and then a Sorceress Scarlet Witch. And according to the Dev Vision Volume 3, including the ones we just talked about, there will be 10 skins total within the Battle Pass. This is me ad-libbing the script here, but I'm willing to bet we might get those steampunk skins from the beta in this pass too. With the Iron Man and Rocket Raccoon skins, they kind of fit that same general aesthetic as Hellsing, so they might just kind of slip them in there. Kind of like what they did with the Thunderbolt Punisher skin. At least that's my guess. And since this is the first full season of the game, obviously the pass is going to be bigger than the one we got for Doom's Rise. Little side note here at the end, it's just another thing I want to toss onto the end of the segment, but it's the fact that Dracula's body proportions look suspiciously similar to Strange's, which leads me into thinking that maybe Dracula is going to be the tier 100 for this season. Obviously this isn't confirmed or anything, this is just my speculation. And yeah, that's the gist of everything we know so far about Season 1 of Marvel Rivals. Honestly, the information at this point I'm most excited for now is just learning who is the voice actors for the Fantastic Four. I love that sort of thing, so I'm just kind of excited. Like, are they going to be the voice actors from Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or maybe the old animated series? Who knows? And like what I said at the start of the video, I very much rushed this video out. I will admit, my voice, as you could probably tell, is a little gravelly from doing a lot of recording all day. So, yeah, at the very least, that shows my commitment to Marvel Rivals, so, yeah. As always, if you're looking to support the channel, you can now become a true supporter through the membership. Members get exclusive content such as the loyalty badges, super cool emotes, early access to new videos, along with the shoutout at the end of every video, and other various perks. And if you play Fortnite and would like to support me through that, make sure to use code Yerocmai in the item shop. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget... Okay, but how does Herbie fit into any of this? Is he gonna be the team up? Like, is he gonna be there when all the 4 characters are in a team? What?